Welcome to the Holy Yogi, where we help you find the guru inside of you. Hello, beautiful. Hello, handsome. How you doing today? And if no one has told you today that they love you, let me be the first. I love each and let me turn off this light right here. I think I got it like each and every single one of you, because love is the greatest medicine of them all. And love makes the world go round and round and round and round. And love, simply put, ladies and gentlemen, it always wins. So this is what I want you to do. Spread the love by spreading the word, and you'll spread the wealth of health, the wealth of relationships, and the moolah to go along with it. So like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification button so you can get the 411, and that's 365 days, 24/7. On the love vibe that we got going on here for you today. So with that said, today what we are going to talk about is the importance of, number one, be calm, be kind, and be happy always. I'm going to say it again. Yep, you can do this. Be calm, be kind, be happy, always. Raja Yoga is one of the wonderful spiritual teachings that of the many numerous ones that I follow. And one of the things that B.K. Shivani spoke about was the fact that we can be in these stages 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Is it possible? And it is. Because in the word impossible is what? Possible. Most people think that it cannot happen, but it can. So this is what I want you to do. Be calm. And flip it by saying, I am calm. And so what you try to do is you try to think and reflect upon a stage in your life where you're not calm, but you're going to practice that mantra while you're in it. So the one stage that we always are in on a consistent basis that tends to ruffle our feathers is what? Rush hour driving traffic. So whenever you find yourself in rush hour driving traffic and you feel like going into road rage, we're going to do something different. I am calm. I want you to say that mantra. I am calm. Now, what it is that causes you to become anxious, to become angry, uncomfortable, your feathers up in the air, you feel like you're about to blow your top. I am calm. And start taking some deep breath. And like they say, count to 10. Yeah, it really does work. And then breathe out. Your breath will dictate your mood. Okay? You came into this world, the first thing you had was what? Breath. Breath gives you life. So it's very, very powerful. And it does affect your physiological nature. So breathe in, deep breaths, breathe out, to help you calm yourself down and be at a place of peace and comfort. I am calm. I am calm. I know this works because back in the day, I used to, because people, we've been so programmed. I was taught that when you're in rush hour traffic, you're supposed to get annoyed, you're supposed to get agitated, you're supposed to fuss with the other drivers out there that cannot drive, etc. And so I bought into the hype. And then later on, I realized when I practiced my spirituality, when I started doing the work, I do not get upset in rush hour traffic anymore. Matter of fact, I breathe. And the thing about it is I put myself also in a financial situation where I'm not in rush hour traffic. I don't have a job. I don't have a 9 to 5. I don't have to be there with everybody else. So I'm very rarely in rush hour traffic. But of late, since taking my son to training, and he's doing that typical, his is 10 to 3 or 4, we tend to get caught up into it a little bit, and I'm breathing. and I'm enjoying the ride. And what I tend to do during that time, I tend to meditate. I tend to listen to really soft music, or more importantly, I tend to not turn it on at all. No antagonistic energy or music or rough stuff in my ears as I'm going about my days. Listen to calm, peaceful music, or chanting, or breathing, or meditate during the time. So we did I am calm. Now, I am kind. Find yourself in a situation where you are doing kind acts. Give, serve, 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 serve. Every opportunity. Matter of fact, today was the opportunity. I really try to teach this to my kids. I am kind. And we've been practicing this mantra on the daily. And today, someone needed, it was a wonderful young lady and her daughter who needed to raise some funds, donation for a dance group. And I really liked the way at the time I didn't have any change on, well, at least I thought I had. And I really liked her response. She was like, oh, that's okay. Thank you. Have a great day. She had a smile on her face. And, I said, because of that, because she was very gracious when we declined her, that I went and looked around, and then my son had $2. And he said, I'll use that for lunch tomorrow. And I said, sometimes it's good to make a sacrifice for somebody else. He was like, well, she doesn't need any lunch. And I'm like, son, you get the gist of what I'm saying. He was like, okay, Mom, I get it. I'm going to make the sacrifice to make her day. Okay, instead of making mine. And so he's getting it. So he gave his little $2, and I found $5, and so we gave them $7 to basically help her on her way. So every day, find a kind gesture. It doesn't necessarily have to mean money. Just say a kind word to someone. Say a private prayer to someone that you see. Matter of fact, today I saw an ambulance outside of a church early this morning as I was doing my wonderful morning walk. And so I said a wonderful kind prayer and wish them healing and wish them, safety and well-being during their medical emergency that they were having, and to be happy. I woke up this morning and I, immediately smiled, and I smiled at my mom, and I told her we were going to have a great day, and it's going to be a happy day, and my son a happy day, and my other son a happy day, and the dog a happy day. Her name is Sunny too. So sunny day, sunny happy day. We try to put that affirmations out there on a consistent basis. So we're going to have a sunny day. We're going to have a happy day. And so did we do that. So always put that energy. Be about it. I am happy. I am kind. I am calm. And go about each day doing something calm, doing something kind, and doing something happy, or just being happy. Let it be you. Be calm. Be in. You're living in the ing stage of it all. And so shall you have those type of days. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can do it. Let that be that for the day. This starts the day out for 30 days. Says 30 days, set a goal. Each and every single month until, bump a whole 365 days, you are, I am calm. I am kind. I am happy. Dear Heavenly Spirit, let's do our minute meditation. I am calm. I am peace. I am joy. I am happiness. And I wish this for all the people throughout the world, in my family, in my city, in my county, in my state, in my country, on the 7 continents, and throughout the whole entire world. Amen. Ashe. Peace. Hitapu. Namaste. Have a fantastic day, and comment below. How are you going to be calm? How are you going to be kind? And how are you going to be happy? Peace.